As I hang and hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we're back from Outer Worlds 2.
You talked Victor down? I was hoping for more of a show, but then the only excitement I get around here is when someone adjusts their brightness settings. Quite the thrill ride.
Okie dokie. That's right, we're looking to solve this. I wonder if it has anything to do with... Ah, see, this is... Bang bells. There you go. So there's 4 moons. First number's 4. It looks like they rotate 4 times as they circle. Okay. So I think that's 4. The third one's 4. So we'll just work through the other ones. 4, 1, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4. Nice. Nice. Carry on. Here he is.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
I never sacrifice innocence. Now, it's time I put a stop. Your machinations, fiend.
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Oh no. Your faith in defeat is misplaced. She's just using you.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you? Exactly.
I suppose you're going to drop the bomb. Let them work.
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess.
Yeah.
Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any
Considering his
confidence in
partner
your
tried to frame
predictions
her,
at this
you
point?
know? Right. Even the Abbot no longer has faith in you.
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about?
The Abbot's been hinting at your incompetence anyone who will listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
True. Tell me himself.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Oh, the discovery and our speech. Calculations are falling apart. Stand down, and I'll have to take you apart too.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple checked. What more could I have done?
Quadruple
Where
check.
did I
That's what he
err?
should have done. He only checked and triple checked. He didn't quadruple check. Always quadruple check. You became lost the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives. That feeling you experience right now is guilt. You made a mistake. Admit it. Lower your own embarrassment. I wonder you even got as far as you did. Top one.
Enough. Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately.
Nice. You didn't have to fight him, guys.
No more predictions.
You didn't have to fight him. Nice.
Forever.
Power of persuasion. And learning stuff.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault.
So she's definitely not on this
A
planet,
risky
so we'll have to go
proposition,
elsewhere to
be sure.
find her.
The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans
Oh,
for the
another
peace
windy
talks can
day
finally
today,
be spurred
guys.
into motion.
Wind's picking
However,
up.
without Archivist Clemens and his
Got a storm
explosives at
here
our
again.
disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Yeah, copy the peace talk. Security protocol end. And Therium lockdown. Nice. To the back. And nothing door. Okay. I'm assuming this would have, if he didn't talk him down, this would have been like a huge battle arena. Go, pew, pew, pew. Ooh, look at the constellations. Ooh, lovely. I mean, wait. It easily distracted me. That's long round. Short round. Yeah, okie dokie. To Greater Tranquility Substation. Oh, we can go and get the next bit of that. For her, we want to go to Paradise Islands. And they're collectible, blah, 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 blah. Okay, okay.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
I do intend to walk to space. Thank you. Can we fast travel? No. See? We can't fast travel, so we have to walk.
Agent,
yeah, but
over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety?
Hey, he orchestrated the entire takeover.
What? No, but that can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself against the Order? Against a friend? You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Yes, that must be what happened. Indeed, just a small error. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses?
Yep. Thankfully, he was amenable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
Wasn't too happy to learn about you sabotaging his career. Or, yes, he called you hopeless and ineffective. Some friend.
I'm saddened he felt that way. I also can't argue he's wrong. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
And learn. Isn't it Order's whole stick?
Education takes time, and that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I take your meaning. We must do better. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it.
Oh.
You always do seem a step ahead of me. May
So he was
all
going to
your
give us that
future
weapon anyway.
endeavors proceed
Oh.
in accordance to the plan.
So can't fast travel? Oh wait, that just shows. Start mission briefing with friends over there,
I
okay.
don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11%
At least it was a clean dissection. Potter would appreciate that.
I wondered if she would say something about us running over her friend's body. Because she did when we stole from it. Should be able to fast travel when we get to the bottom though. Nice. Okie dokie. Yep, doesn't look like anything else there, so we want to go to... Dude. Nice. Incognito.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
Yes. First. A little waspy thing. Okay. Our weapons in, so. Shell, mini rockets. Long rounds, compact round. Blade goes. Oh, blade goes in. that one in. And that is long rounds. What was long rounds? Okie dokie. There's that. Maybe we can store that. Take that. Okie dokie. Now we're in armor. I keep them ones out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okie dokie. Back to here. At some point, we'll go through those weapons and sell. But not today.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not,
Oh,
may
is
I
that
suggest unrestrained carnage
super killer
to grab
person?
people's attention.
If DeVries succeeds in killing these delegates, it'll be a hell of a lot more than a PR nightmare to worry about. It'll be war.
The lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries at once.
I don't trust the Order to do so. They've appeared perpetually wrong-footed since Bassar took office. Perhaps that's part of some strategic long-term plan, but I wouldn't rely on it.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
I guess we ought to stock up on inhalers and ammo. Also, do you have any idea? Yeah, does she have any ideas?
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair, though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries?
No, you're not. You're staying on the ship. I know it's two people I'm taking on my party, guys. As much as your fight as it is mine now, of course I'll have you.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed.
I don't mind. If we take him, we'll just leave.
When you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
That woman there. Okie. Let's have a quick... yeah, she's got a speech bubble.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
No, if you had the delegates, you're going to be fair, we could take her and the other person.
Sure. But don't get me wrong. I ain't asking this of you for my own benefit. We got a duty to protect everyone at the peace talks. You as an Earth Directorate agent, me as a soldier. It's what we do. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Opinions on the crew.
Oh, I see. You're here to gossip. All right, let's hear it. Who do you want to talk about?
No, what? We'll get her opinion
Fine by
later.
me.
Does anyone else have anything to say? Niles?
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Right, what were you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
Try not to dwell on the past.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
You two are two different people.
True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
You still can. Just stay focused on being the best agent you can be.
I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
No, we'll talk later. She doesn't have a speech bubble. I'm assuming a speech bubble means they have something important to say. Where's the other two? Probably upstairs, right? Nope. Well, Tristan doesn't have anything to say. Okie dokie. In the toilet? Nope. In your room? Oh, there's Val. Nothing new from Val. Where's it? Ah, there she is. Just standing there throwing a hammer, an axe. Throwing something. That must mean that's where we are. Okay, I want to go to Free Market Station. Because we should have the engineering to do the thingy bit. And we can also put that on. You know what? Take her off, take Niles. And this would be the party we'll probably go after the feast on the peace talks with.
Spread mucus, half off today only.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. First things first. Get stuck on a wall. We should have the engineering for this. Nice.
anti-override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Okay. Aha, yes. So we have to do these in order. To be the top one. So, do. Okay. Then this one. On. And then this one. And do these ones. Okay. So. Then. Yeah. I think you have to... That. Nice. Okay, so there must still be clues somewhere else then. In the toilet? Nope. Okay. The order activist pointed you to a few places to search. The only thing I can think of is that there's something else somewhere. Maybe at the downstairs part of the bar. Maybe we just asked the barman. Because we've done the work for him.
Any friend of the broker is a friend of mine. Libations or information? What's your poison? Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws. Aside from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know. We of Free Market Station don't get involved with partisans, especially obnoxious ones. He may stay so long as he doesn't cause real strife, but that's it. You want to know more? Ask him, not me. Always. For example, there's some kind of
that's just the same thing.
collector
I was
type
wondering if
parked
we would have
upstairs.
other stuff to say.
Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Bet you it's that. I wonder. Yes. Yeah, the passcode in, guys. Okay. And that was the last. Nice. See, always steal from people, guys.
Greetings.
And my
How was the
other
data collection
thought was, if it wasn't that computer, it was going to be past the broker because there was a door near him. I've collected all the information. I'm gonna get.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end?
Some documents in Subro's archive seem to record an enemy agent causing the crash.
It sounds like Auntie's choice security measures leave something to be desired. I'll mark that down. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
According to recording, someone other than the captain was trying to stop a nosedive.
Considering the ship's fate, it would appear that try is the operative word in that phrase. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineer was demoted right before the crash. Andy's leadership put a salvage contract on the ship and stripped it after the crash. They're not sure. Top 1.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help.
So what did you conclude from what I gave you?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
That's extra for espionage missions. Pay up. Wait, what? Thought you were compiling a historical report.
I am. If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me.
Found some good words with your fellows, and I might be willing to let this slide.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Anyone willing to further the Order's aims should be treated as a friend, in my mind. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Nice. Boom, we leveled up. Okie dokie. Keep getting our speech up then. Perks do we have? Target freeze from combat for 8 seconds. Does not affect robots. Increase weapon range. Bounty terminals now have the option to immediately cash out bits by hacking into bank accounts. Once an account is drained, you need to earn experience to access the account again. The damage and armor, quite like. I like that one. Nice. Right, let's see where that is. See if we can get there. Okie dokie. What have we got? Ghost away. Visible to enemies and deal bonus damage. Places destroyed have to take modern damage. Yeah, we'll have him have armor. Because he pulls aggro. He's like a tank. Okay, Valerie. Melee damage and movement speed. Heals 10% health instantly. Okay. Clears all active hostile status effect. Oh yeah, that one. Inez. Lethality of her ability. If she has the Raptidon. The other... Okay, and this one. Can't remember what graft we've given her. We'll go for that. And Tristan heals. And recharges considerably faster. Okie dokie. Ah, I thought that would be down there. Okay, we'll go do this for her. So we don't actually need to take nails on this one. I can take my more aggressive team. Oh, so that's a hat. 5 and 40, let's see, magazine size. What's the other bit? While in combat and not attacking, gain damage your next attack. Reload to swap weapons. Might actually be good. See what mods we've got to go into it. Let's break down our junk. Do we have any party members that can upgrade anything? Nope. Okie dokie. That's what we've got in. The extra primer port. But what else? Additional weapon slot. When damaged by an enemy in melee. Crouch movement speed. I don't know, I have that on. So while I have that, I have that on. Don't do anything with that. Can we craft? It is all fine. Okie dokie. Get rid of Niles. Bring her because I like her. To be fair, out of the ones we've had, we haven't actually used Tristan, to be fair. But I like these two. Okay, so where is it? Over there. So it looks like it's near a rift. I don't know if they're going to be invisible or not. But just in case they're not, get ready to time dilate to get better shots off, you know? Okie dokie. Where's the other one? Oh. Boom! Nice. What it's about, guys? Doing grenades at the air. So cool when you do that. So cool.
I'm back and scanned.
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Okie dokie. A bit eaten. Hi, Gavin. Weapons are cool. Sure are. Gluttony. Effect. 15% healing from food and drink. Your combat movement speed. You know what? No, I don't need to worry about that. Got like 3 already, you know. 3 floors. Where is he? Maybe he's invisible. No. I'm not going to touch that because that kills you. But we've already touched one of them things before. Probably in the building. I know it said stealing when we took that, but you know, no one was around. There they are.
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
What do you think?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn.
There you go, and
How
no one
could
is
you
around
think
who's not
there was a
stealing. Exactly.
legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
I like her. Maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
I just thought it would be funny if he had a chance before you killed him.
You're such a jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a cysty pig on a spit.
Unfriendly nearby.
Step aside, swine.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret killing them?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
It's okay to admit it.
You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
Couldn't the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
No. Official orders or not, they should have known better than cross you.
Damn straight they should have.
What are you going to do
I
now?
have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Nice. We don't need. Give him wrong one. We'll give him a proper burial. There he goes. There he goes. Nice. So back to our ship. Oh, I just went to the land pad instead of the ship. Nope. Just there to go. Yes, Gavin. So it'll be on 6 o'clock British UK time. So that's 6 in the evening UK time. On Friday. Nope. I meant to take Niles. Press the wrong button. We'll pop back in and get Niles.
I know observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close.
Because obviously Niles has beef with Fred the Freeze. I mean, promised him we'll take him with us, you know?
Looks like someone got here before us. We should see if there's anything worthwhile on board.
Okay. See if there's anything worthwhile on board.
This must be the set.
With some muscle and a pair of pliers, you managed to salvage some crafting materials.
It
Nice.
set an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Never seen an orbital device like that before.
Okay, so this is the Freeze's ship. Maybe we should, like, plant a bomb or something? That'll teach her. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Okie dokie. Wait, what's this? No, that was a game.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit.
Dawn on me something. I was going to take whatchamacallit with me as well. To help her with the peace talks.
President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this isn't...
Hopefully no one, there's not like a time to do it. We're not going to take probably my favourite companion. I think she's cool. At least the writing for is cool, you know? We're taking Nez, because this might help her get promoted.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I'll determine that. Tell me what you planned.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
Ah. information and speech. So Riley said just as much. But when I showed the errors of his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Riley also thought he could predict the future. You think your plans will hold up better?
I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did for the monastery hostages, if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
As a member of the Earth Directorate, my word is practically law.
Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted.
Okay,
that's
stealth.
my end of the agreement upheld.
We're great at that.
If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Okie dokie, I'll be back in 1 sec. Okie dokie.
Gave up that intel rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look.
Have a quick look round. Oh, it's a lift.
It seems your sovereign is regarded as
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth,
Okie dokie. You can make a makeshift fuse. Might as well. Ow! I electrocuted myself. I electrocuted myself, guys. Ah.
landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective
Oh,
as you suggested.
found the fuse, guys.
But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely. Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current ruler. Emerged from nowhere.
I could say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits.
Ain't nothing else up here. Okie dokie.
But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Let's say what we need to do. Anyway, through the station. You take out people. Go around here.
Damn. DeVries' team must have got.
Oh, it makes control. Update targeting. Yeah.
I got to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
There you go. Turn the mechs against them.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Guys, I changed my... Niles! Niles is no more, guys. I get Niles.
Back in business. Help me end this fight on my feet. Back in business.
The Sovereign provides the system of
Looks like a fight. This thing's got a mean streak. Mess with me, you get the claw.
Great Niles. Nice.
That I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of. Felicitous actors.
Okie dokie.
unexpected.
Tunnel vision. You have your favorite and don't see much use branching out from it. You lose your second weapon slot, but gain a bonus armor penetration as long as you don't swap up. No. You're only upgraded to get a third armor slot, third thingy slot, you know? Weapon slot.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had people living in fear between all the...
That's it. As it played, certain fans make quick work of even the toughest. Well, me. But their skillful use of. Oh, okay. Got ya.
That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Like that.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
After that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course.
Oh, is this where I came? I think this is where I came over, right?
The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order
Yeah.
is capable of decisive action. I have doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet
So we need to activate this.
happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the
Aha.
situation. I do...
Makeshift one. We get experience for doing that. We get electrocuted, but we get experience.
Variable as a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
Hey, get me go-getting it. Back in business.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Station has been decommissioned for decades. Why are you still here?
Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes. This sector's
See what they sell.
departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
Ooh. Like that. Definitely have that. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. Ah. I'm gonna say I could sell me junk, but... Ooh. Pistol explosive rounds. I don't know. What else is in here? Always looking to steal stuff and things, guys. We've got 15 cards. Nice. Nice. Your dock.
No time to lollygag, Commander.
Always click through the yeah, using that. Always click through terminals because they.
By my estimation, if we formed an alliance, say within the next month, we would see returns within days. The market
Give you information that you can use and talk normally.
out of Protectorate hands.
By your estimation, do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
Open that.
You see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as
Do all
we call
that.
it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Okie dokie. Explosives to blow that up. It looks like I go round, I think, through here. Okay. We need... So those notes might be important. Way up and down. Nice. Ooh! Gun. I like you having a gun. Granted, we're rarely going to change from the gun we've got. None of those. Now it didn't follow us. How lazy. Okie dokie. Oh. And that one needed to stay in, guys. Well, it looks fine. Anything doing here?
Their lamps on us.
Where? Is it, look, is it this? That. Okay. Yeah, attack it. You bypass disable some of the automatic bays. Nice. Yep.
Go further, infidel. This next shot won't miss. What are you doing? I can hear you scampering around like a little. I'll charge you.
They were snipers, guys. I wonder when the last part of trauma kit.
New-ish.
We have to retrieve the fuse from there. Okey-dokey.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
I can hear you scampering around.
Then dig me in. Help me out.
Commander, you're
Ow.
bleeding.
Of course I'm bleeding. You didn't cover fire me.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Back in business.
Nice. Activate fuse down there. Okay.
Let me handle this.
Fuse from the other side. Oh, dude.
Not the ones you need to worry about. Over here! Free hole in the head!
I can hear you scampering.
Pick me up. I do it for you.
What are you doing down there?
Dokie.
What are you doing down
Back in business.
Nice. Okie dokie. Need some food. Oh, no, I'm in combat. There was a breather. I hit.
Locked and loaded. Just give the signal.
There's the elevator. Getting close now.
Okie dokie. Anything down here? Look at how we killed them. Nice. Moving around here. Okie dokie. I know. What?
Fine, fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a
quite a few dead people, so I think she's already come through here.
An alliance? No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won protected.
Little look around in case there's like stuff and things, guys. Get out of my way, Inez.
That your people should...
Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Let's speed this up. We can't have got Law before DeVries goes through with her plan.
For Arcadians, we actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's Choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate.
You have a nasty habit of arriving
There
at
she
the
is.
wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived.
We don't believe it.
But to see you still seeking
You
solace in the
blew him up and
Commander's
left him to
shadow
die,
was
so-
disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Don't try to change the subject. You need to talk about what you're doing. Don't talk to him like that. We're both here for one reason, to stop you. We're here thanks to Wiley giving up intel. Didn't you hear? We sent him home crying. Yeah!
I gathered that when he ceased all communication and disappeared. What else could it be but his turning tail? You do have a flair for manipulating weak minds, it seems. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
I'm a Space Ranger. Not so fast, fiend. I'm here to stop you and restore justice to Arcadia.
Spare me that sanctimonious drivel. You'll never be Commander Zane, don't even try.
Zane's a hack. They'll be making cereals in my honor when this is over.
Such ambition. But that requires anyone to know that you were here. Or to remember you at all.
All you'll be remembered for is sending your team to the slaughter. Assassinating innocent folks for your own gain. Some legacy you're leaving behind.
I don't give a damn for my legacy. I simply wish for you to stop interfering in my work. You haven't any idea what's at play here. It's in your best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
We have a friend, revenge. I don't care about technology. So you're doing this because you have a grudge against Anti-Choice. Great. So what about Horizon Point? A test run? Still don't follow. Or we could attack and fight in. Hear that? Those are the ramblings of a soon-to-be dead ancient. No. So what about Horizon Point?
No.
Test run?
The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
I don't care about the past. My concern is the delegates here and now. No, you've done enough. That's why the colony's at war A giant rift is in front of us. If our presence put your mission at risk, you could have turned us away. So Asia ordered you to kill us, and you obey like a good little candid. Would have been easier on everyone if you admit to being brainwashed by the cult. I don't care about the past. We are here. My concern is to get the delegates here and now.
You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine.
Exactly, Niles.
I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice.
Yeah.
Give the order, Commander.
No, yeah, Niles. Violence in last resort, Niles. Not the first. Pipe down over there. I'm trying to have a discussion. Violence is the last resort, Niles. Not the first.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
We all want the same thing here, to stop the rifts, to save Arcadia.
Wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
There's another way to help the Order, you just haven't considered it yet.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
The Order will only rely on Anti's choice for as long as necessary. Then they'll discard them. The Order is stronger than you give them credit for. Temporary alliance won't corrupt them.
The fact that they're even entertaining a partnership with a void-damned corporation puts the lie to that. Proves they'll sell their precious beliefs if it's convenient enough. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Not true. Your friend Savannah believes in you. She says that you deserve a second chance.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't
Niles
possibly
hates
wish
you.
for me to live.
I'm indifferent. I was frozen. I believe you can redeem yourself. Make things right
Do
again.
you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised.
Now a guns down. Now
So
Niles.
we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down. But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
You don't have to stand down to Freeze. We can work together.
That's kind. But there's a reason I only ever worked alone, Commander. I'm at my limit. I know you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Wait, it's a rift opening. Even more. The mobile rift. Okie dokie.
Station's not gonna hold up against that rift for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Follow me, quick!
That's too far of a drop. Where? Oh, this way. Yeah.
The rift's expanding. Pick up the pace.
I'm running as fast as I can. Not sure if the delegates have made it off. Wow. Okie dokie.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness
Oh, it
of
looks
the
like that.
situation
Dang it.
cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Release from any at all? I like the sound of that.
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Any about objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any
so
new
that's
or
priority
existing
then.
miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Any chance From help from the Order and its choice.
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended.
Okay.
Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station
Nice.
and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Thanks for the information.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'm inclined to begin the archive on Cloister. We need more information. I'll have an easy time dealing with any rifts if you have the modulator thingy first. Yeah.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor.
Yeah, I'm morally grey.
Selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander.
Nice.
You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay then. Okie dokie, guys. That is where tonight's stream shall end. I'd like to say thanks everyone for coming along and keep me company today on Twitch and across YouTube's. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home. So very much appreciated. So thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye and stay safe.